Guys, Ashish this side. So this is part 3 of Study Abroad Scholarship series, and in this part I'm going to tell you about different types of scholarships that are available. So now that you know where to find an international scholarship, in the last part we talked about that. If you haven't watched that, do watch it as well. It's also important to know what kind of scholarships that are being offered. So here's some of the different types of scholarship below on how to pick the right one for you. First is most common, most of the students get it, that is merit based scholarship. On the basis of your grades, on the basis of your academic capabilities, you receive this scholarship. So merit scholarships are typically the ones that come to mind when you think of a scholarship. So most of the time, or maybe 90% of the time, this is what we think, that I am academically very well, and on the basis of my academic performance throughout my school or throughout my college, if I am applying for PG, this will help me to get a scholarship. In order to qualify for a merit based scholarship, you must demonstrate academic excellence. Of course, it is very understood. The most obvious indicator of your academic achievement is your grades, right? So however, merit scholarships aren't just limited to your grades. Some universities will take into consideration any specific talent that you have. You may have some athletic ability, you may have some musical ability, you may have some leadership ability that you have demonstrated. You also may have some volunteer work which has demonstrated your social leadership. A lot of these things will help you. Next is the money granted by a merit based scholarship is most exclusively meant to cover your tuition fee. Whether it covers any partial or full tuition is dependent on the university's budget, your grades and your financial need. Next is your need based scholarship. It is for students who are in financial hardship but are desperate or really want to study. As the name suggests, need-based scholarships are awarded to students who have demonstrated the financial need in order to pursue their dream study abroad experience. If the student is still supported by their parents, the scholarship provider will analyze their parents' income and ability to pay the tuition fee. They also may look at factors such as citizenship, residential status, the number of members in your household, tax statement or employment. If the students support themselves, then their own income will be assessed. Need-based scholarships are designed to provide assistance for studies when student or their guardians are not able to afford tuition and fee. So it's a kind of the social environment where universities encourage and support the students who are good but cannot afford it, so that they can become the part of that great students wing league. So therefore the money granted by a merit based scholarship is also meant to cover just tuition fee in most cases. These scholarships are independent of merit scholarship. In some cases you may qualify both depending on program or university. Now next you have is athletic scholarship. So athletic scholarships are given to top-notch athletes by universities to recruit them for their athletic team. So if you are somebody who is good in sports, be it any sports, say in India you have cricket, but then you can also have say football, basketball, table tennis, or anything that you play in, you are good at, you have demonstrated the capabilities, skills you have played on say district level, state level, or maybe on national level, or maybe on international level. All these factors will be very helpful for you to get the athletic scholarship, because then you will be playing in the university's team. Full ride scholarship for athletes are common among many universities. Athletes compete for these prized athletic scholarship, but they also come with a prize. While benefiting from a free education, athletes pay with their rigorous training while balancing their studies. So that is what you pay against the scholarship, that while you are working hard on your game, you will also need to equally work hard on your grades to make sure there is a balance in both. Next you have is program or field specific scholarship. So if you remember in last video I told about say IT scholarship, or maybe social environment, or maybe environment scholarship, or maybe forestry or agriculture scholarship, any kind of courses that you are doing. So program based scholarship. Program specified scholarships are most often related to a specific level of studies, say bachelor's or master's level, to a program such as an engineering or nursing program. So these are just the example. It can be anything like environment, agriculture, forestry, something like that. Program specific scholarships may be offered directly from the school or sometimes from a private donor. So if you remember in last video I told you that there may be a private donor, say somebody who is in media industry and then want to encourage the young talent to become journalists. So a private donor giving scholarship to study in a particular university or in a particular country, that way, right? Or a country of origin, so somebody from a particular country, that way. So this is so sometimes these scholarships are offered to you with your university admission and don't even have to apply for them. Right. There are also several study abroad specific scholarships within this category. Some universities may target students in specific field to boost their own international student population in a specific program. So now there's also this kind of catch. Suppose there's a university, they want a lot of students to come, or they want many students to come and join their economics program. So they are offering a scholarship in economics. Or suppose a university is offering an international business program and they want students to come. So they are offering a program based scholarship that if you come for international business, then I have this scholarship for you. So there can be several factors, but then there are program based scholarship which are available for you to explore. Next you have is minority scholarship. So if you belong to a minority group, then you can take advantage of these scholarships established specifically for you. Most universities want to ensure that they are providing equal access to education. Now, therefore, they offer scholarships to members of, say, marginalized group that may not otherwise have access to same opportunities as more privileged students. Eligible groups include but are not limited to, say, these kind of scholarship may be offered to women, to racial or ethnic minorities, or members of LGBTQ community. But these are some examples. You may find much more diversity, many more examples of minority scholarships. So with that, we have come to the end of part 3. Next video is part 4, in which I'll be telling you about the process of applying for a study abroad scholarships. Now, I understand that you may have certain queries on scholarships, so I have given the details in description on how you can contact us for scholarship. Please like this video, comment, share with your friends. If you are new to this channel, then please do subscribe this channel. Also, this channel has a lot of content on study abroad, be it different countries, be it different courses or different universities. So you can explore that also. I'll see you soon in the part 4 of scholarship series. Till then, stay connected.